Greetings, anglers and friends. Greetings and salutations. My name is Justin. Thanks for watching my content. This is Lake at the Hills in Cedar City, Utah. It is March 17th, 2021, St. Patty's Day. And I tell you, someone must have snuck a four-leaf clover into my kayak today because, believe it or not, I caught 46 rainbow trout in about 4 hours of fishing today. Now, I didn't harvest any, and I only had to kill one, mercy killing, because of a casualty. So most of those were returned to the water to be caught again. But I tell you, the scenery in Cedar City is beautiful, with mountains and just clear blue skies. It's gorgeous. I got to see a bald eagle flying overhead, and that was awesome. Even rescued a couple of waterfowl, a couple of coots. So it was a good day. I don't show all 46 catches in this video because that gets old really quick, but I will show most of the best fish, about a dozen or so 12 to 14 inch rainbow trout. And that's not too bad for stocker trout. So let's get to the action. Hope you're enjoying it. Tell you, I was really impressed with the lake at the hills. Facilities were well maintained. There's a generous parking area. There's a swimming beach roped off for the summertime, a small concrete boat ramp for launching kayaks and paddle boards. The water is clean and clear, but on this day it wasn't crystal clear, which is great. Probably a visibility of about 2 to 3 feet, which was just about perfect for the kind of fishing I was doing. The lake is stocked with trout in the winter, mainly rainbows. Occasionally some others will sneak in there. And I believe there's bass, bluegill, and a few catfish in the summertime.
Good stopper. Let's see. 14. 14. Whoa, he's up there, buddy. He's up. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. That was 14. Believe it or not, I'm here to help. Oh, don't kill yourself, man.
So I saw these birds struggling against each other. I suspected that they got entangled in fishing line, and I was correct. I'm kind of new out west, and apparently some see this bird species as a nuisance, especially when they squirt black poo on the local putting greens. But the way I figure, there's no sense letting them drown each other. And it's good to show a little mercy. Take care of nature, and nature will take care of you. So I paused the fishing to rescue these coots. Besides, it makes for good video.
Come on. Be gone, my little friends. Be gone, my little friends. Fare thee well.
And a local I met at the ramp hinted that there's also a small school of, well, let's just call it a mystery fish that will remain unnamed. I will say it would be a fun fish to catch, so I'm looking forward to going back to Lake at the Hills to do some more fishing.
He's gone. He's gone.
We got an eagle. There's plenty of clean, available shoreline for bank fishing, ample space to cast a fly rod, no motorboats allowed, so that's a nice, quiet place to fish. I imagine as the weather warms up, the fishing pressure increases, so I would encourage you to get there early, stake your claim on the shore, or bring a kayak or maybe a float tube so you can fish away from the shore. The lake is kept well oxygenated by 7 or 8 fizzers that bubble up from below the surface. Again, I was very impressed. Break time. Time to change batteries, get something to drink, recharge. I'm using a similar tactic that I have at other trout lakes in the fall and early spring. Slow trolling, mid-depth crankbaits, like BERKELY's flicker shad size number 5. Trolling that behind my kayak. I will lose a few fish this way by missing bites or pulling hooks out of their mouths, but you can cover so much water with this method. It really is worth it. And most of the time, if they're active fish like today, the rainbows just tackle the lure and hook themselves. I always use some kind of scent on my hard baits. This is BERKELY TROUT attractant that I'm using today. It works great, not too expensive, especially for these stalker trout that have been fed pellets for months. Similar flavor.
Nice. Out at 14 inches. There he goes.
I would encourage you to make sure to have some needle nose pliers to get those hooks out. Maybe some no-slip gloves with the tips cut off. That'll help you hold on to the slippery, squirming trout. And it's a good idea to have a small first aid kit in your car in case you get hooked. These rainbows twist and flop and squirm. Just expect to get poked with all those treble hooks. But be careful. If you do use a net, which I've done before, those treble hooks will get snagged in the net. So that's a pain, but it's just going to happen. But it's worth the aggravation, especially when you can get out to those suspended trout way away from the bank that others can't reach. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoy it. Continue to like and subscribe, like we always ask you to do. Till next time, happy fishing.